All right, Chiefs Kingdom, let's kick things off with a name that might not be on your radar yet, but probably should be: Brashard Smith. The rookie wide receiver out of Miami came into rookie minicamp with one mission: to prove he belongs on this roster, and based on what we saw, he's already making waves. Smith flashed serious explosiveness, especially in the return game, and if you've been paying attention, that's exactly how Isaiah Pacheco first caught the coach's attention as a rookie. Special teams have always been a proving ground for long-shot players, and Smith seems to be attacking every opportunity he gets. Andy Reid didn't hold back either. He said Smith is getting a good feel for things, and that he has great quickness. That's no small compliment coming from a coach who rarely heaps praise on rookies after just a couple of practices. But here's where it gets even more promising. Smith isn't just showing out physically. He's also talking like a pro. In his media session, he emphasized his ability to contribute on offense and special teams. Punt return, kick return, jet sweeps, you name it. He wants to do it all. And in a system like Kansas City's, that kind of versatility is gold. Now let's be real. Seventh-round picks have to fight harder than anyone. Most don't stick. But the ones who do, they flash early and earn their keep, just like Pacheco did. Could Brashard Smith be the next big surprise from Brett Veach's war room? Here's a question for you. Who does Brashard Smith remind you of the most? A. Isaiah Pacheco. B. Jerick McKinnon. C. McCole Hardman. D. Someone else. And what do you think? Should the Chiefs give Brashard Smith a serious shot at the 53-man roster? Type yes or no in the comments, and let's see where the kingdom stands. If you love tracking underdog stories like this, don't forget to hit subscribe. We're going to be following Brashard Smith all off-season long. Let's talk about one of the most scrutinized rookies coming out of minicamp. Josh Simmons, the Chiefs' first-round draft pick. Protecting Patrick Mahomes' blind side isn't just a job. It's a responsibility with massive consequences. So how did Simmons look in his first taste of NFL action? Well, there's good news and a bit of a reality check. The good? Simmons definitely looks the part. He's athletic, has great size, and shows flashes of dominant ability in drills. He moves with the kind of smoothness you want in a left tackle, and when his technique is right, he's a wall. But here's the reality. Simmons is raw, really raw. And that's not a surprise. Most scouts said the same thing pre-draft. At rookie minicamp, we saw both his potential and his growing pains. He's still adjusting to NFL-level speed and complexity, especially in footwork and hand placement. But here's what stood out the most: the confidence. Simmons told reporters, "I belong here," and you could tell he believes it. That attitude is crucial, especially when you're tasked with, keeping the best quarterback in football upright. The coaching staff seemed impressed, too, praising his willingness to learn and soak up everything like a sponge. But let's not sugarcoat it. If Simmons doesn't develop quickly, the Chiefs may need to slide someone else in at left tackle early in the season. The front office took a risk by drafting a developmental lineman in the first round. But if it pays off, we're talking about locking down Mahomes' blind side for the next decade. So let's hear from you. Do you trust Josh Simmons to start Week 1 at left tackle? A. Absolutely. B. Not yet. He needs more time. C. Only if the Chiefs don't sign a veteran. D. No. Move him to guard. And here's another poll for the die-hard fans. Which rookie are you more excited about? Brashard Smith or Josh Simmons? Drop your vote below. Stick around. Up next, we're diving into another minicamp standout who's flying under the radar, but might just be the breakout star of 2025. Every year, there's a rookie who surprises everyone at minicamp. This year, that guy might be Brashard Smith, the explosive wide receiver out of Miami. He wasn't a first-round pick. He wasn't even a lock to make the 53-man roster. But after what we saw in rookie minicamp, fans and coaches are starting to take serious notice. Smith showed off his elite speed and quickness in nearly every drill. Whether it was breaking off crisp routes, stretching the field vertically, or taking short passes and turning them into big Gaines, Smith looked electric. He's the type of player you can line up anywhere, outside, in the slot, even in motion, and just let him go to work. And guess what? Andy Reid loves players like this. If Smith can handle the mental side of the game, learning the playbook, executing on timing, he could become one of those gadget players that makes defensive coordinators lose sleep. Think about how the Chiefs used Mecole Hardman or even Tyreek Hill early on. Brashard Smith has that same type of potential, especially with the ball in his hands. Now let's be real. It's early. No pads yet, no contact, just shorts and helmets. But you can't fake burst, acceleration, or natural separation ability. And Smith showed all three. He even earned a quick shout-out from the Chiefs' coaches, who called him explosive and decisive. The challenge for Smith is consistency. Can he handle press coverage? Can he contribute on special teams to secure a roster spot? That's what training camp and preseason will determine. But if you're looking for a rookie who could be the X factor in this offense, Brashard Smith is already making a name for himself. Question for the audience. If Brashard Smith makes the team, what role should he have? A. Starting slot receiver. B. Kick returner. C. Gadget playmaker. D. Backup with long-term potential. Comment below with your pick. And let us know if you think Smith will be the surprise contributor of 2025. Coming up in Chapter 4, one rookie who didn't live up to the hype during minicamp, and why it might be time to hit the brakes on expectations. While rookie minicamp gave us some breakout performers, it also revealed a few players who didn't quite meet the moment. One name that stood out, for the wrong reasons, was Anthony Cook, the safety out of Texas. Now, before we go too far, let's be fair. It's just rookie minicamp. It's not the end of the world. But when you're a fringe roster guy trying to make a strong first impression, every rep counts. And, unfortunately, Cook struggled to do that. Reports from camp described Cook as hesitant in coverage and a step slow in reaction drills. He had trouble keeping up with quicker receivers and didn't show the kind of confidence you'd want from a safety trying to earn a role in Steve Spagnuolo's aggressive defense. In a unit that prides itself on speed, communication, and versatility, Cook looked behind. That doesn't mean he's doomed. Cook was a solid, dependable player at Texas. He knows how to tackle, he's coachable, and he brings leadership traits. But in the Chiefs system, safeties need to do more than just tackle. They have to cover tight ends, fill in as hybrid linebackers, and fly downhill in run support, all while being smart enough to handle complex coverage schemes. That's a tall order for any rookie, and Cook clearly has some catching up to do. The good news? He's got time. Veterans haven't reported yet, and Cook will have more opportunities in OTAs and training camp to show improvement. But if he doesn't tighten up his reads and improve his speed, he could easily be a cut candidate before preseason ends. We've seen this before. Guys who look great in college but struggle to adjust to NFL speed. The question is whether Cook can close that gap before the coaches move on to the next guy. Let's turn it to you. Should the Chiefs keep developing Anthony Cook or look elsewhere for depth at safety? Drop your thoughts in the comments, especially if you've watched him at Texas or followed his college career. Next up in Chapter 5, the biggest overall takeaways from rookie minicamp and what it means for the Chiefs heading into OTAs.